Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and if you're into DIY, building stuff from scratch, or just want to get serious about woodworking without blowing your whole paycheck, this one's for you. Today, we're diving into the Dobetter Wood Router, a compact, no-frills power tool that's been making some serious noise in the hobbyist community. Priced at just $51, it's easy to write off as another budget gadget, but a lot of folks, myself included, started wondering, could this actually be the real deal? I mean, how good can a router be at this price point? Well, I grabbed one, put it to the test in real projects, and honestly, it's been a wild ride. From unboxing vibes to first cuts, safety quirks, and what you should never do with the included bits, I'm breaking it all down. This isn't just about power or specs, it's about whether this thing actually earns its spot on your workbench. So grab your safety glasses, we're about to find out. Alright, so I've been using the Dobetter Wood Router for a few weeks now, mainly for some DIY shelf projects and a custom picture frame I've been itching to build, and honestly, for under $55, this little guy punches way above its weight class. It's compact, lightweight, and fits perfectly in one hand, super easy to maneuver, especially when you're going freehand. The 6.5 amp motor feels strong right out the gate. I threw it at some pine and even a chunk of oak I had lying around, and it powered through without hesitation. What really stood out was how smooth it runs. Barely any vibration, which makes it way more comfortable to use for longer stretches. And the variable speed control? Huge plus. I could dial it down for delicate edges and ramp it up when I needed to chew through tougher grain. If you're someone who wants real woodworking capability without dropping hundreds, this router checks a lot of boxes right off the bat. One of the best things about this kit is how complete it feels. You're not just getting the router, you're getting 12 bits, a storage bag, and both 1/4 and 3/8 collets, which is awesome if you're just starting out or don't already have a bit collection. I used the roundover and chamfer bits straight out the gate for some trim work, and they did their job fine. The case is compact and actually useful. I keep the whole setup in my garage corner, so having everything in one place is a game changer. I also tested it with a simple edge guide I made from scrap wood, and the control was solid. Whether you're trimming plywood, shaping table edges, or doing light CNC style work, I've heard some people adapt it for that. It's versatile enough to handle a wide range of tasks around the house or workshop, especially for weekend warriors who want pro-level results without pro-level prices. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the included bits. I gotta be real with you, they work, but I wouldn't bet your safety on them. On my second project, I was trimming a clean edge of MDF, nothing crazy, no nails, nothing irregular, and one of the flush trim bits literally exploded mid-cut. I'm not exaggerating, metal shards flew everywhere. It was terrifying, and I was really glad I was wearing safety glasses. I stopped using all the included bits after that. I ran to the hardware store and picked up a solid set from a trusted brand, and boom, everything was fine. The router itself is powerful and stable, it's not the tool's fault. But yeah, treat those preloaded bits as disposable, great for test runs or super light work, but don't push them hard. Spend a little extra on quality bits, and you'll be way safer and get way cleaner results. On the build side, the router feels pretty solid in hand. It's got a nice rubberized grip and the balance is on point. I've used heavier routers before, and after an hour, your hand starts to ache. Not with this one. It's so light and well designed that I didn't even notice I'd been going for a while. The depth adjustment is simple and accurate, which is clutch when you're trying to make consistent cuts across multiple pieces. I did a set of matching shelves, and being able to lock in the depth saved me a ton of time. The motor housing stays cool even after extended use, which tells me the thermal management is decent. That said, I can see how heavy or continuous use might eventually wear it down. This isn't a commercial-grade tool, and it doesn't pretend to be. But for occasional or even regular hobbyist use, it holds up really well. Practically speaking, this router fits into a specific sweet spot. affordability, ease of use, and real functionality. I used it with a circle jig I built from plywood, and once I swapped in a better upcut bit, I was chopping out perfect circles like it was nothing. It's also small enough to adapt with plunge bases or clamps for custom setups. Some folks online have even modded it for CNC use. I haven't gone that far, but the idea excites me. It's not just a trim router, it's a gateway tool. The kind that gets you hooked on woodworking because it makes the process fun and accessible. When a tool removes friction and lets you focus on creating, that's when it earns its place in the garage. So here's my final take. The Dobetter Wood Router is a no-brainer for DIYers, beginners, or anyone on a tight budget who still wants quality performance. The motor is strong, the design is ergonomic, and the included accessories make it a complete starter kit. But, huge caveat, plan to upgrade the router bits immediately. Don't take chances with flimsy metal spinning at 30,000 revolutions per minute. Other than that, it's been one of my best tool purchases this year. It's reliable, powerful, and actually enjoyable to use. At $51, you're getting a tool that opens doors. Just pair it with better bits, treat it with care, and it'll serve you well for plenty of projects to come. If you're ready to carve out your next DIY win, smash that like button and subscribe for more honest tool breakdowns. I'm out here routing through the good, the bad, and the splintery, so you don't have to. New videos drop every week, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Stay sharp, stay safe, and keep building.